and welcome back to my channel and the 5th episode in my series that is called Monthly Quad or My Monthly Quad. And this month is May and we're finally in summer. Do you see that? That is the light coming back to Sweden. So amazing. It's actually warm outside, so I am gonna go out after this. I did do quite a grungy quad because I wanted to show a different way of using purple. We did have purple and pink in the first quad that I did January, and if you want to see what other quads I have, I will leave the series up here. And this month I wanted to go back to purple and show you a more cool tone purple look. I did do a light look as well. This is the darker one. And this month it's from Makeup Geek. I did put it in this Anastasia quad though because that's what I've been doing all other months, but I wanted to show you another way of doing purple. So it's two purpley shimmers. One that is that blue purpley duochrome, like the one you see in the Desert Dusk palette by Huda Beauty. Basically it's that one. It's called Blacklight. And then it's like a dusty, slightly corally pink matte and a grungy cool toned mid-tone purple. It is beautiful. It's basically what I've grunged out my entire eye with today. And then it's this one that is like a fuchsia pink shimmer. It has a lot of dimension to it. It's one I have on my lids today and it's so beautiful. So I did two looks with this quad. Just wanted to show you like how you could do something with all purples, especially if you have like purples mixed in different palettes, like how you could pull those from those palettes and just do a full purple look, because it's really hard to find a purple palette. I have no idea why that is something that brands do not do, but they don't. If you have not been here before to see this series, I will let you know like my initial thoughts on this series. This series is not about you going out and buying these 4 shadows. This series is about us shopping our own stash, finding colors that go together, a way for me to show different color combos and how you could use shadows that you might already own and pull them from different palettes or singles and show you how you can use them in 2 different ways. One that is more of a daytime appropriate look, at least for me, and then one that is more dramatic or nighttime appropriate look, which is this one. I also did the daytime, and those 2 demos will be towards the end of this video. So this is more of us like finding new ways to wear our makeup. But if you don't own anything similar to this, I try to pull each month those 4 colors from one brand. So if you wanted to buy them, at least you only had to make one order. It makes it a bit easier. I thought that this month, instead of me having you give suggestions in the comments, I'm just gonna have a poll up here on what brand you would like me to do next month, which is gonna be June. And if you have some color combos you'd like to see, let me know in the comments, of course, as well. So the poll is gonna be up here. The poll is basically gonna be brands that I own and that I haven't used before in this series. So if you want to see what other brands I've used, like I said, that's also up here in the cards. So if you want to see something super summery or something in a special color family or 2 colors mixed together that you would like to see how to use together, let me know in the comments. I mean, I'm open for suggestions, and of course don't forget to vote on what brand you would like me to use next. I love this series. This is something that I'm gonna do the whole of 2018, so at the end of the year we're gonna have 12 different quads of ways to use color, ways to shop our stash, ways to utilize the things that we have and to make things fun again. That's basically all it is. So let's just swatch these 4 colors and I can let you know which ones they are. I always try to describe the colors so that if you don't have these specific colors, you can always look at my description. I also put that down in the description box so that you can find something similar in your collection, because sometimes it's hard to see exactly what the color is through like the screen and everything. The first color is Tuscan Sun, and this is like a slightly corally pink matte. This swatches horribly, but it is a very beautiful color. I promise you, you will see me work with this. It has a bit of warmth in it, which I thought was a good way to bring some warmth to this look to make it easier for a lot of people that are uncomfortable with wearing just cool tones. So this is, it's not warm, but it has some warmth to it. You can see that when you put them together with 3 cool tones, it doesn't come off super warm, but it is the color that has some warmth to it. So that is the first color, and it's a matte. The second color is called Hot Pants, and this is like a fuchsia lavender pink story. It is beautiful. It's like a fuchsia purpley base with like a bluish lavender shift. It is a slight duochrome. It is absolutely beautiful. It's what I have on my lids, and this one is such a beautiful and unique color because it's like a pink and a like periwinkle lavender sheen all in one. It's beautiful. Next is Blacklight. This is a favorite, like cult favorite for a lot of people. This is a duochrome. This is a lavender and light blue duochrome, and it is what you can find, like I said, in the Desert Dusk by Huda Beauty. And if you wanted to find another way to use that shadow, I'm showing you here together with a cool tone purple how you can get this in another way. This is also beautiful together with reds in the crease, just so you know, but that's basically what the Desert Dusk is, so no shocker, I guess. The last one is Curfew. Beautiful cool tone purple. It is such a pretty purple. Same here, it doesn't swatch that good, but it works really good on the eyes. So that is the quad for this month. Purple and then like a corally pink matte together with two shimmers, one that's more of a pinky purple and then one that's more of a like lavender periwinkle light blue duochrome. I am the worst at describing colors, but this is in the same color family, but still it's a way for me to show how you can go in with just purples and make something fun and hopefully wearable. You don't have to match this with a gray lip. I'm just showing you how this would look without having such a dramatic lip, and also the daytime look is actually quite dainty and cute. So yeah, these are the colors. I will put them down in the description box together with the details on all the things that I am wearing, like lashes and lips and stuff, and let's just get into the demos. Okay, we're gonna do the first look with the quad of May, and I already have most of my makeup on except, well, my eyeshadows. And we're gonna do the light look now, the one that I would feel is like daytime appropriate. So we're gonna work with the two matte ones in the crease, and we're gonna take this one that is a bit more not as bright on the lid, and then we're gonna take this on the lower lash line. That's what we're gonna do, and I'm hoping it's gonna be good. So I am starting out with this one, the Tuscan Sun in the crease, which is a warm pink. It has a slight like peachy corally undertone. Oh, I love this. I missed Makeup Geek. I missed Makeup Geek so much. Since this is a day look, I'm not gonna smoke it out too much. I'm not gonna make it too dramatic because for me, I don't care, but a lot of people don't want to have something too dramatic on it, like a day look or something lighter. So I'm just showing you an option that could be a bit lighter, and then we'll just go all in on the second look. But I think I'm gonna keep it something like this, just pinky and feathery in the crease, and then I'll just deepen it up with a little bit of purple. I'm just gonna do the other eye first. Now with the Sigma E45, which is that tapered blending brush that I love, we're gonna go in with the darker one, and we are gonna deepen up the outer V a bit, just a little bit, not too much, not so it's like a smoky eye, but just to bring in a bit of purple. Do you see that? That is beautiful. I'm going back with the initial brush and I'm just blending these together a bit because I want this to be really soft and blended. You can always go between two brushes like I'm doing right now, just to pack on more color and then blend it out. I do that all the time, like go between two brushes. I think that's what I want. I mean, you can see the difference. I'm looking in the viewfinder so you actually can see the difference, but it's like a bit more dark and defined on this side, but it's not too much compared to this side. But if you want to have something lighter, you can like skip the purple and just go with the crease color. So this is where we're at right now. I'm going to use this Blacklight, which is a purpley blue duochrome, and I'm going to use that all over my lid, and I am going to spray it a bit because I do like when they're super like opaque. If you want to have a different kind of result, you can always go in and smoke out the entire lid and then put Blacklight over that like a topper without spraying it. That's also very beautiful. That's a nice way with toppers. You can either spray them or put a glitter glue under so they're totally opaque, or you can put them over different colored eyeshadows to get the most amazing effects. So I'm going in with an E20 and I'm going to put this all over my lid. So this is where we're at right now. It's like subtle and not too much, but I mean you can still see it because it's still a colorful look, but it's not like, wow, where's the circus? And now with the same brush, the E20, this one I'm doing hot pants under my eyes, and I'm gonna smudge that under my eyes, and I'm gonna spray that too to get it to be as opaque as I want it to be. Something like that. I mean, you see that it's a pinky purple, but it's not like all over the place. I'm gonna use a bit of white eye pen, and when it comes to the inner corners, I'm actually gonna leave that. I'm not gonna highlight that, I'm just gonna leave it. Okay, there we go. I am gonna put on some mascara, and I'm gonna blow dry my hair because I just washed it and it's still wet. And I'll do that and I'll be right back and we can see the finished result. Oh wait, I wanted to put on some lashes too. So this is actually the look with mascara. Now I'm gonna put on some lashes. I'm gonna put on the Sirens by House of Lashes. I had those last month as well on my like natural look. They just look like really long natural lashes, which I do not have. I mean, this is not a bad look. I like it. This is the Benefit Bad Gal Bang mascara, and I do like the result it gives. I want a bit more. So I'll put those on, then I'll dry my hair, and then I'll come back. Wow. Okay, that is the finished look. This is me with the lashes on and the hair down. Let's see if we can zoom out a bit. I have lightened my hair a bit. I don't know if anyone's noticed, but I don't think I'm done. I think I want my hair to be a bit lighter. But this is pretty though. This is pretty. This is like a strawberry ginger blonde. I think it's pretty. And I really do like this look. And if you like it as well, let me know down below. And in a sec, we will see look number 2. That's going to be the more dramatic one. Okay, it's time to do look number 2. And we're going to go dark and sultry. I've already matched this with a darker lip. This is Petite Foie. I don't really know which of the French ones it is, but basically it is a grayish, almost steel blue. Is it a matte lip or a... yeah, it's an ultra satin lip from Colourpop. So I'm gonna start out with this one in the crease again, and then I'm really gonna smoke it out with this one to get a very smoky eye. And I think I'm gonna put it on the lid as well, and then I'm gonna go over with this one. Did I just put my nail in it? No, I didn't. What do you know? So I'm starting with the pink one, and then I'm going straight into the purple, smoking it out. Oh, and if you're seeing some green glitter and you're like, cause I see it now, you're like, what's even going on? I did a look before this with green glitter and I'm kind of regretting that right now, but you know what? We're gonna live with that. So now we're going in with the purple, and I'm just gonna really try and make this as smoky and purple as possible. Just taking a bit more pink, and I'm just blending the edges where these meet. Just a bit more of the pink. See, I'm dragging it out a bit as well, because I want it to be a bit like cat-shaped out here. So you see, I'm just dragging it out a bit. Okay, so this is the look right now. It's very grungy and dark, and I love it. So I'm gonna put this one, which is Hot Pants. I'm gonna put that all over the lid, and I'm just gonna blend it into the purple. And I am gonna spray my brush a bit because I do want this to be as opaque as possible. I'm gonna use a little bit of the dark purple just in the outer corners, just to deepen up this bit and to blend everything together. Now I'm taking some of that dark purple on an E20 and I'm smudging out my lower lash line, and then I'm gonna put Blacklight on like in the inner corners and just wrapping around a bit. I'm gonna show you in a second. And now with Blacklight, I've sprayed this a bit as well. There you can hear it. I'm gonna put that in my inner corners. And then I'm gonna take it just a bit over the purple here because you can see that it really transforms over the purple. And I'm also gonna meet up with hot pants here on the top so that they can meet. Something like this. I'm really liking this. I'm loving these pinky, purpley, magenta tones together. They're so pretty. To really make this dark, I'm just gonna use a black eye pen on my waterline to really get this dark look going. Like that. I'm gonna put on some liner and some mascara, and I'll come back and show you the look before I put the lashes on. So this is just a quick little check-in to show you how it looks with just liner and some mascara and not falsies. I'm gonna put on the regular Iconics by House of Lashes because I feel like with a grungy cat eye shaped look like this, something like that's gonna look amazing. So I'll put those on and I'll be right back. So yeah, that is the finished look. That is me with the lashes on. Let me see if I can zoom us out a bit. And this is the more dramatic one, I cannot speak, from this month's quad. The May quad that is from Makeup Geek. I hope you like this. I hope you like this concept. This is the 5th video in the series I am doing. Don't forget to take the poll up here on what brand you'd like me to do a quad from next month. And yeah, I think that was everything. Thank you so much for being here. And don't forget to subscribe if you're not. The button is down here. I'd love to have you here in my next video because I do upload quite a lot of videos. Maybe I need a summer break soon. At least like a summer slowdown period. But thank you again. I will see you in my next video, which will be probably tomorrow. Bye!